Hello there, everyone. What's up? What's popping? I hope you're doing good. Today we are finally kick off with Baldur's Gate 3 and seriously start playing the game. I'm very excited, and after our first session, after the character creation and a little bit of the prologue that I played on the weekend, I watched the VOD and yeah, it is not. The VOD itself is okay. It was expected that the resolution 720p, and I mean there are still pixel artifacts. I cannot avoid that, no matter what I do. But the quality overall is okay. It's not bad, and I won't change anything if I have to. If I don't have to necessarily. But I had to make a few adjustments, and I'm happy that the game offers that option. I will explain you in a second. Let's just hop into the game. Nothing too spectacular. Okay, so watch the video. You can actually cap the frame rate, and I had to do that in order to give my application which runs the capturing of my face for the virtual avatar enough room, enough frame rates, because if I turn it off, or if I set it up to 60 or more, which is of course expected to be at least the minimum that you play a game at, the software, the application for the capturing of my face would not have enough frames left for it to work properly, and it needs at least 20 frames per second. And I experimented a little bit, and it turned out that I actually I don't think if I turn everything off, I mean like that, and not streaming and playing the game, I don't think I'll be able to play the game at 60 FPS. It must be less than that, because even if I go for 40, let's say I have 60 FPS, and the other remaining 20 FPS is needed by the set software, it would be exactly 60 FPS. But if I do it that way, the game, the VOD, the game in-game is, I mean, it's okay, but because it runs at 40 FPS, but my avatar is stuttering around and lagging around, so that means I don't have that much FPS. So when I set it up to around 30, it was okayish, not perfect, but if I don't make sudden movements with my avatar, it should be fine and smooth. And because that is not a racing game or an FPS, 30 frames per second are still okay for the game to look decent. Because I also tried setting it to low or any other setting, but it didn't work. So it's just about the raw FPS, and I want to play the game so that it looks good on stream. And yeah, it already through streaming looked not as good as I am seeing it on my screen because of decoding or the encoder, sorry. But so I don't want to mess around with the graphics if I don't have to. So I regulated it about the FPS. That's the most effective way. That turned out the most effective way. So let's turn it on again and let's continue. And I made 2 other adjustments to other things, which I'm very happy about, and I'm unhappy about that the game doesn't offer that by itself in the first place. But you can wait a minute. I have to check the keybinds. Is there anything set to caps? If so, because if I pressing it, push to talk, she's running. Like, that's not good. So wait a minute, I have to fix that. And while I'm doing that, I can tell you what I did. I basically installed 2 mods, and let's see, one for the movement and one for the camera, to put it bluntly. And one of it apparently messes around with my movement now, so let me fix that real quick. Okay, it should be fine now. Let's see if that worked. Hello, Akashi, you know who? So hopefully that works. Yes, looks good. Okay. So what I did is one mod is enabling WSD as using as buttons to move around, so that I don't have to click. So that is like a whole other level. It is so much more immersive, and the other mod enables a more free camera movement. You can position your camera more freely, and you can alter the angle more freely. It feels so much better that way. And the mods, especially that for the camera, has so many different things that you can fine-tune. For example, the zooming rate. I mean the rate when I zoom in and out, I made it smoother so that it is not more incremental, that it has more incremental. I can smoothly zoom in and out now. And now the game feels much more like something like World of Warcraft, for example. I'm clumsy at clicking and moving my character by clicking it, and I want to position the camera the way I want to, in the angle I want to get for me the optimal experience. So it's much more immersive that way. So let's see, we have to get out of here, right?
The newborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
Hi there, I'm good. How are you doing? That is not the way out, I guess. We checked that last time. The one thing you cannot do though is to move the camera around while walking in a direction. I can't spin the camera around my character while walking. It will automatically change the direction of me walking or running.
nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Okay, let's refresh HP. Fuck.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
Jesus Christ, information overflow. Okay, healing potions. You're low on hit points. Use a healing potion to recover. Okay. Return during the turn. You can. Okay, whatever. Combat. Get ready to fight. Combat happens in rounds, and each participant gets turn to act. The game pauses around you during combat, so you have time to plan your actions. Yep, that we already know. So let's first. Things first. Okay, what?
I am fury.
Hurt, I guess.
death.
Oh no! Remain. Okay, so it is limited. Can't he do anything?
Another fight. Let's go.
Got to concentrate.
Blurred. What? Blurred. Attackers have disadvantage on attack rolls against this creature unless they do not rely on sight or can see through illusions. Oh shoot. So everything is
Got to
not
keep
clickable.
fighting.
I guess we have to end our turn.
Taking position.
Oh, that was not good.
Can't even catch my breath.
Victory awaits. I will ascend.
Why can't I? Let's see. That was the wrong button, apparently. So let's try. What can she do? Block, resistance, sacred flame, charm person. What the frick? Okay, so healing word. We can use that, hopefully.
Take two.
That is good. So let's see.
On my way. Tormentor.
So we can't do anything else, so let's end the turn for now.
Ignore the devil. We must take the transponder.
Reach transponder. Okay, where's the transponder? It's first.
Taking a look.
Sorry guys, I just have to figure out how that game works.
Lead him to me. Connect the transponder.
Connect the nerve of the transponder. Okay, it's basically
Onward. half damage examine ability to see its resistances. Oh, okay. So apparently he has resistance, fire resistance. Fire damage against this entity from magical attacks is halved. Fire damage against this entity from non-magical attacks is halved. Okay. So it would not make sense to. And he, the two arrows, I guess that means he has a fairly high resistance, or is it just that he has... Oh no, it's that he has two different on that. Okay.
Another step forward.
Shoot.
No time to waste.
Range attack, rush attack, main hand attack. I don't know, man. I just try to
Let me strike true.
I guess I just try to sneak behind him.
If this shit hits the ground, we're dead.
Hurry before they strike.
Kill them, or your spine is mine.
My path be true. On I go. With haste.
Let these explode! Our furnace is ours!
Onward.
Okay. What can we do? We can heal. Shield of Faith. Protect the creature from attacks, increasing its armor by 2. No, no, no. Okay. No, Yes, it was not bad after all, I guess. So, what the hell? Mine illusion? No.
Take this!
Your turn now!
Oh shoot.
On the move. Ready. On my way. One day, I'll catch a break.
That looks not good.
Corpses in the steam.
Oh, bro, what the hell?
On the move. My faith will protect me.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Thank God I play in exploration difficulty. Everything else apart from that would literally end in a disaster. So we teleported again, I guess, and are now in the mortal realm again.
At least that damn ship goes down. Jesus. Oh yeah, I forgot we still have that parasite thing inside us. And I guess that gives us telepathic, telekinesis, like forces, powers, I don't know.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Okay, so let's see. As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Okay, yes, still. Check yourself for injuries. That is the first thing we will do.
Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Oh yeah, sure. Journal update. Updated. Find a cure. Complete escape the Nautiloid. Press what? I couldn't. Sorry, J. Is it J? Yes, John. Okay, find a way to remove the Mind Flayer parasite. We've escaped the hells on the Nautiloid and crashed somewhere back in the material plane. We need to explore the area and find a healer. Okay. Then, let's see. Ping map. Okay, I still have to get used to that. But it's much better playing with WASD when not in combat. Highlight items, left all to highlight bootable containers. Oh,
One day I'll catch a break.
I guess. Okay, and it because I assumed. I mean, they are not highlighted or anything else, which is good in my opinion. Brimmed head, okay. I mean, we have no head, so everything is better than nothing, I guess. Can we inspect it? Item weight, item price. Okay, but he does nothing except for maybe looking good. Or bad. Potion of healing. That is always a welcome gift. Receipt unlocked. Suspension of Mercuras. Certain items such as keys, ingredients and camp supplies are sorted into handy containers in your inventory. Okay. Maybe that one. Open. Okay, not bad. I mean, that is quite useful. Because it's, as it seems, we have a capacity, we can only, quote unquote, only carry 120 kilogram. Which is much, I guess. I mean, even 50 kilograms were insane if you walk all day long. Let's first look here.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Be sure to collect food and drink as you find it in the world. You will need these supplies to restore your health and resources when taking a long rest. Oh, okay. Camp and resting menu. Short rest twice a day. Okay, that is for HP and spell slots for warlocks. Long rest. You can use camp supplies to regain hit points, spell slots, and short rests. Go to camp. Return to your camp to rest and check with companions. Okay. So I guess spell slots is maybe that one. Level 1 spell slot. Maybe we can do that just, can I look that up somehow? We will see, I guess. Perfumed letter. Let's try if you can read it. Open and double click on the book to read it. Okay. Oh, nice. Sai, I love you. There, I said it, and if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again and again, and keep on saying it till we are old and grey. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so staying here. The last few months have been hard, and but they are always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. Oh, interesting. So you actually can read all the stuff. That's cool. It's not just cosmetic. Abducted common, okay.
More of those wretched things.
Phew, I'm not sure what to do. Shall we first approach that settlement looking, or is it a ruin? Let's see. For now, I will collect every. No. Waypoints, you discovered a waypoint. Ah, ruins, ancient door, okay. You teleport to this location by selecting it in your map. This is a map of your surroundings. You can view quest locations and place custom markers. You can also teleport to waypoints you have discovered by selecting them. Okay. Ah, okay, that must be the waypoint, right? Ancient door. Locked.
Okay, so because we can't, we have not skill pocketing or lock picking or anything alike, so we can't enter maybe. So yeah, there are games are based in D&D. It's usual. So especially for if you're being a caster, you can't. There are spells that you, for example, can just cast once per day or a special amount of times per day, and if you don't recover, if you don't rest, that and the next day, for example, you cannot automatically cast that spell again. So you have to rest to refill not only HP but also other things like that set spell slots. And you have to keep that in mind. But I guess the game will teach us. Oh shit, that is literally fire. Commands battle. What?
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Okay, so let's see. What? Okay, the other one had the opportunity to attack me. Shit. I guess that was not good. How could I miss her? The first time. What the fuck?
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? True. Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about. I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Why is it that our main character does not voice or does not have does not read the selections that I do? So that is a little bit strange. Is that an option or something? Did I miss? Mute sound when inactive. Nope. 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 Point and click voice frequency. Blah, 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 center. Was mono only? No, doesn't seem so. Okay, so I will read it. Do you have any idea where we are? Yeah, let's first
No.
find that out.
I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Okay, yeah, that is a little bit... That is true. You want to stay together? What happened to our gift friend? Indeed, I'd better get moving then. Farewell.
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
You want to stay together? I take it.
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
All right, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that.
The first time I did.
Lead the way.
Oh, hide. I totally forgot about that. We can do more movement things like, what is dashing? One turn. Disengage. So, yeah, we can hide. For example. And there are, as it seems, certain movement related actions cost us I mean whatever that means. Cover more distance this turn, double your movement speed. Ah, I could have used that in the fight to
On my way.
maybe to overcome a greater distance than usual. So some of that movement action things just make sense when you are in the fight, and others like hiding, you can activate them. Remain obscured. Sticking to the shadows makes you harder to detect. Your cursor indicates the amount of light in the certain spot. Okay, cursor. Ah, okay, so now when I go in a bit in the shadow, I'm harder to detect. But I have to...
Better be cautious.
Okay, we already know where the enemies are. Can see the inventories of all party members in a party view. Tap open party left to select multiple items. Oh, okay. It's getting very it's getting complicated very soon, because you not only have to look for your own character and see what he can do and what not and what is best for equipment, for example, but you have to do that for the other ones too, and you basically have to run a whole party, more or less.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Oh, I didn't do that last time. And we all roll with the spray up on our necks. Ah, that seems to be what is that? It seems to be a song of some sort.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
channel to the alchemy, you can craft your own potions, poisons, elixirs to alchemy. Get ingredients to distill into extracts and experiment to brew wondrous solutions. Okay. Receipt unlocked. Ashes of Dagger Road. Potion of mind reading. Ah, okay. A chemical solution, oil of accuracy. Combine 3 of these to calcinate them into ashes. Okay, elixir of peerless focus, and the other one is potion of mind reading. Touching a little of the substance to your lips, you begin to hear muffled pulses of sound, dots of thoughts belonging to dews nearby. So maybe for overhearing stuff, it could be quite useful. So is there actually a button for saving the game? Have I? Come on, I do just that. Not delete save game. Yes. Okay, now let's talk to her.
Something the matter?
So, what's the story with that odd little artifact you have? Okay, that she won't tell us. What do you think of all that's happened to us so far? We should get to know each other a little bit more. Yeah, I would say so, because we literally depend on each other's lives now.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Yeah, and until you have a dagger in my back. What do you think of all of them so far?
We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
What will you do if we actually manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Okay, seems personal. I won't cry if it's not something you want to talk about.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
Okay, turn to other matters. Leave. So, let's approach that creepy freaks up there again.
More of those wretched things. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Softer than a whisper.
Oh, I guess we can see the field of view of the enemies.
Don't mind if I do.
Unseen as I was taught.
What now?
Oh, and I have to... Actually, have to...
Let's get in and out.
Oh, I won't go that again, because it damages me. So we have to fight, I guess. Oh shoot. Maybe we can make it without fighting. Let's see. Oh, nice. That turned out better than expected, to be honest.
There. A mind flayer. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Just be careful.
Oh yeah. Now it's playtime.
I need to concentrate.
Worth talking to, perhaps. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion.
Ugh.
Compassion.
Give into the emotion. This is what? It's a right step away.
You can't move, can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
So let's try that. Oh shoot.
You try to break through, but its mind is impenetrable. With a last surge of defiance, it slaps your efforts away. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Take that.
Something.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Caustic bulb. Put a slime covered bulb with the target to coat it. What? Ground and anything nearby.
Light on my feet.
Did I hear something? Actually,
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Easily stand back. Kill it yourself, you look capable enough.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Okay. So, because our dexterity level is fairly high, that's our second most important stat. And we are around, I guess, 16 or something. We will do that. Add bonus. I don't think we... Yeah, come, let's do it. What? Target gains bonus ability checks. Guidance advantage. Activate to gain advantage on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. That is for Shadowheart, so... Oh no, it's too easy clap.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me?
You have it backwards. They snatched me up too, yeah.
I'm not an idiot. I saw... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's the Mind Flayer's worm. It connects us.
The worm? Of course. That explains things, somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Is he a vampire? Yeah, he's a vampire, right? Some sort of. Glad to see we are all caught up now. You'd better have more to offer than apology. Apology accepted. I might have done the same. Where the roles reversed. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I take the second one.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
He surely looks like a noble man. Baldurian, introduce yourself. You are Baldurian too. What? No, we are not. What are we? Let's see.
My, you've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
Yes, unfortunately. They'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Control it? We need to get rid of it. Yes.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
You should travel with me. Our odds are better together. Yeah, I think that too.
You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can crash a Mind Flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Party line. Your party is shown on the side of your screen. Yep. The portraits show your character's health and conditions. Drag the portraits apart to split the party. Okay. So let's first look in the journal. Pale elf. We met a strange elf who had also been infected with a parasite. He was hostile at first, but agreed to join us when he learned we were infected too. I tried to talk in, I don't know, a little bit Oxford English, or because in that medieval fantasy worlds, if there is English, it's most of the times it's that British English or some sort of British English, some dialect. I don't know why. Maybe that sounds a little bit more odd or more... Yeah, because it makes sense, right? Back in the days, there were no United States yet, so...
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Sorry.
Broken. Must have been here a while.
I must say, the clothing, I mean the way the clothing moves or is covers the body looks a little bit... It's a little bit odd for me. I don't know, at least for her it is... It reminds me a little bit of Dark Souls. Oh god, so many decisions, we can go basically everywhere. Let's have a look at the map real quick first. So there's a dead end. Maybe we could fight our way through this mess here. But let's for now stick around that area first and let's see what is here. Okay, that's much better. I mean, we are still missing the Githyanki. What the hell?
What's going on with that room? Looks a...
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
I won't touch that. At least not before I have saved. So now I'm going to touch it.
You approach the sigil on the stone.
Oh!
A hand? Anyone?
Sorcerer Charisma. Attune yourself to this Sigil's magic, then bid it to quiet down.
Let's
Just your
ask
average
first.
traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced.
Okay, let's try. Nice.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
Our party grows too fast, man. I don't even...
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
I was, yes.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Go on.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Okay, so we have apparently options that we would not have. I mean, class-related options. I possess many gifts, but tadpole extraction is not one of them. I can't cure all parasites.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
Okay, so level ups. Channel update. Wizard of Waterdeep. Waypoint discovered. Okay, let's see. The Wizard of Waterdeep. Wizard named Gale joined the party. He claims to have been a nautiloid, which means he's infected too. Oh, we didn't read that. Continue traveling with Shadowheart. You learned that Shadowheart needs to reach Baldur's Gate to fulfill a mission for her goddess, though the details of that mission are a mystery. We recruited a half-elf named Shadowheart. She was also about not quite an effective parasite. Okay, so from what at the top. Level up. Oh, yeah. Let's click on that and see what it do. It's chaos. Increased chance of White Knight's magic surge until long rest, so we have to... Oh, that is too much information at once. I mean... Oh god. So, level up sorcerer. Spells 0, 1, 0, 2. Replace spell. Actions. Multi-classing is disabled on this difficulty level. That is maybe for the better.
character features. Opportunity attack. Choice is pending. So gained a spell. Gain 2 passives. Class passives. Replace spell. I'm not sure what I have to do. Health increased, yes. Class features, what is that? Sorcery points. Sorcery points can be used to alter your spells or create extra spell slots. You gain one level spell slots which are restored on long rest. Okay. Spend spell slots to gain sorcery points. Spend sorcery points to unlock a spell slot. So we have to... that are the exclamation. So we have to choose a new spell. Learn spells. Choose the spells you know from the list below. Spells require spell slots to cast unless a feature states otherwise. Yo. I'm not sure what to do. Let's go through that real quick. Burning Hands. I mean, that is maybe not the dumbest decision because it has a range of 5 meters, which means if enemies are coming near us or closing in, shorten the distance between us, we can use that as kind of self-defense, maybe. Charm person. Charm a humanoid to prevent it from attacking you. You gain advantage on charisma checks in dialogue. Yeah, that is maybe not the baddest idea either. Phew. Dramatic orb. Not a sphere that deals a 3 to 20 foot thunder damage and possibly creates a service of impact. Alternatively, choose a different type of damage. Color spray blinds blind creatures up to a combined 33 hit points. Disguise self. Magically change all aspects of your appearance. Phew, that could be also quite useful in some situations. Maybe out of combat for investigate or for sneaking, or I don't know, for just being able to get somewhere where you normally not be able to get in, as a normal person. Expeditious retreat. Gain dash immediately and as a bonus action on each of your turns until this spell ends. I'm not lying, I maybe have to look up what I should choose here. What would make the most... What would make most sense? Boss life. Can only have temporary hit points from one source. Feather fall, a nearby allies gain immunity to falling damage. This may be also not bad. Fog Cloud. The cloud brings blinds and heavily obscures creatures within it. Ooh. That combined with the illusion spell is maybe quite cool. Ice knife. Throw a shard of ice. Okay, that is maybe okay. Piercing damage. So mage armor. It's ray of sickness. shield. When you are about to be hit by an enemy, increase your armor class by 5. You take no damage from magic missile. Ooh, that is Thunder Wave. Release wave. Witch Bolt. Okay, so class passives, what do we have here? Careful spell. Allies automatically succeed saving throws against spells that require them. That is cool. Increase the range of spells by 50%. Melee spells get a range of 9 meters. Costs 1 sorcery point per spell. Must have sorcery points. Extended spell. Double the duration of conditions. What the hell? Spells that only target one creature can target an additional creature. I mean, that is... They are all good. Let me see. I have to look it up first. Because I just, I'm a complete noob. I don't know what to do. And I guess the first couple of levels are very important. You don't want to you don't want to skill shit there, I guess. So let's see. What does the internet say about level 2? Okay, as I thought, these two, and for a spell, look that up. Oh, that I didn't. Oh, nice. Okay, so basically that spell is a single target spell, but it also does AoE damage to a nearby enemy, and when I combine that with that Meta Magic Twin spell, even more, even more creatures, enemies, I could target not only one but two enemies, and it will hit at least, if there are around, it will hit more than two enemies with that spell, and the damage output is quite decent, so it is cool to have that spell. But for the others, I don't know what to do. So let's see. We don't have to do anything, I guess. I hope so. Or do we? I will just accept for now. Because I don't want to.
Directly.
He's a wizard. Oh no, for him we have to choose. Jesus Christ. Okay, what do we do? I guess we will do the same thing, basically, because why not? It is strong. So let's take that and that. It's good in the beginning, I guess.
Never a dull moment.
And let's check for autosave. There must be a button for it. Quick save. F5. Let's see if we can load it. What the fuck, did I miss something? Okay. Okay, so first, let's check here a little bit more. Or maybe, I don't know, the ship went maybe that way. Should we check here first? I'm not sure. Yeah, let's try go downwards a little bit. the running animation looks a little bit stiff. Stiff, if that is that the right word? It looks a little bit robotic. But maybe they guard something. Let's try out. I mean, what can possibly go wrong? We are now level 2.
Wicked little beasts. They'll down you in one strike.
Select a meta. Okay. So, now it's time to...
No choice but to keep going.
Okay, we have to wait. So can we do what is our longest? Let's check that out. Create a spell slot. Spend sorcery points to unlock a spell slot. Ah, that is the okay. Then spell slots to gain sorcery points. So, how many spell slots do we have? Cantrips, a spell that does not use any spell slots and can be cast at will. Okay, that are these. So, reducing of movement spirit, that gives us an advantage in terms of reaction against the enemy. That is a damage spell, and the illusion spell. Let's maybe try that first. Cantrips. So, does that mean we have 3 spell slots? Sorcery points. 2. Sorcery points are an important facet of Sorcerer's power. They can be spent on augment spells or access higher level spell slots. Bonus action. Maybe we can do that. Use secondary resource in combat. Recharge once per turn. The primary resource in combat. Toggle. Okay. Tides of Chaos. What? Tides of Chaos charge. Ask for confirmation upon trigger. Gain advantage on your next attack roll. Okay, that is one of our class things. How do I get... Okay, so let's try the illusion thing. Not enough space. Create an illusion that compels nearby enemy. Okay, let's try that here. Okay, and now let's see. What does he has?
Shall we dance?
What can he do? No, for now I just want to
Come on.
end
Can't
the
stay
turn.
idle.
And let's try. Okay, reduces the blah blah blah. What is that? Increase cover the ground, increase slowing creatures of impossible, making them fall and roam. Ooh, that's not bad. Let's try that first. Okay, so now guiding bolt, the next attack against this target has advantage.
I found something useful.
Why shared initiative? Party members next to each other in the initiative order can act simultaneously. Can switch between them freely. Oh, that is cool.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
So let's try that out.
Think you can take me on? Fog!
Create a cloud of fog around yourself. You just... what? That's too fast. So create a spell slot. No, we can't do anything right now.
Go for the throat.
But you can't do anything dealing with French person. Oh, maybe with that one. Ranged attack.
I don't fancy their chances.
So. Then let's do some support things.
Easy and effective.
Shadow Heart. What can we do with her? Cleric. Oh shoot.
Shield of Faith, Guiding Bolt, Sacred Flame. Any huge major inflicted wounds. Petrify a creature with a necrotic energy filling your hands. Okay, let's try. Oh no, that's melee. Okay, then the Guiding Bolt.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
I should have maybe, let's see. Basically the combat is getting so complex by all these spells and things you can do and items you can bring on the table, and I still don't get that with the sorcery points and spell slots. I still have to figure out all that chess.
What's hiding here?
So, we've picked up a wizard who managed to get stuck in his own portal. Hardly a promising introduction. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
I don't know what that means. Silver locket, camp supplies, dagger, and a rapier. Not proficient with. Okay. Proficiency with this weapon type unlocks something.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Take your...
still alive, so that's progress.
Yeah, so basically it's that kind of area where you can, in between fights and actual in between the game, and do things and don't have to worry about getting attacked or tracked in some sort of unpleasant situation you don't want to be in. Yeah, that's it. So let's see what we can do. I guess first let's take a long rest. We want to end the day. You have enough camp supplies to restore all hit points and spell slots if you long rest. Yes, for sure. Oh, we changed apparently. I didn't know that we have... let's see, do we have a second? Only clothes. Ah, maybe there are some kind of... No? Ah, she just took her robe off, I guess. Okay, so weird that it is still in the inventory. I mean, if I drop it here, it won't make a difference, right? Let's see what happens if I take it. Yeah. Maybe it's just because we are in that hub thing. Stone bed, okay. So we can rest actually. It's cool that you don't just sleep or there's an animation and then the next day begins and you have time to, before you go to bed, to do things. Let's talk with him.
So, we're resting here. Turning in for the night.
It's no feather bed, but it'll do. What? You never slept in the woods before?
I suppose. I'm not really sure what I expected, really. This is all a little new. The night normally means bustling streets, bursting taverns. Curling up in the dirt and resting is, a little novel.
Give it a try. We'll need to be fresh tomorrow.
I'm in no place to rest yet. Today has been a lot. I need some time to think things through. To process this. You sleep. I'll keep watch.
Yeah, thank you, but I'm not tired yet. I sleep later.
Suit yourself. Sweet dreams.
We have to talk to the other as well.
sorry, Twitch is doing funny things again. So what is with that? Okay, here's the wizard. So there is Shadowheart, but we didn't manage to find the Githyanki. Where the... Okay, come on, let's talk to him first. To Gale.
Go to hell.
Of Rick.
Ha! You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial.
What's on your mind, Gale?
Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti.
Yeah, it could be worse.
That's not abstract.
I mean, we still have all of our limbs. Okay, we're missing out on one person. I'm not too worried. We'll find someone who can help us. Yeah.
That's the spirit. Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
We have to be optimistic and don't let the how that's called in English. The motivation of the group is not. We have to keep that high. Not motivation. The spirit. I mean the. Because if you are not willing to move on forward, it does not make everything as meaningless. So you have to make sure that everyone, yeah, is doing good or is doing well, pulls on the same in the same direction and helps each other. Because otherwise, I guess we won't make it. We can't make it. We have to, rely on each other.
Doing the rounds, are you? You'd better get some rest. What were you two talking about?
What do you mean?
You and the pale fellow.
We were just discussing the next steps. No, you've lost me. No idea what you're talking about. Okay, I don't... She is suspicious towards all. I mean, even if the moment we rescued her or after that, the first thing she did was suspect us for being together with that Githyanki. So I guess she's just cautious or overcautious, I don't know, or paranoid. We're just discussing the next steps.
I see. I'd be careful with Astarion.
You like to stir things up, don't you? I wasn't confiding in anyone. I was just talking. Anyone has seriously been open about this? Okay, I mean, I don't trust him either, but I mean, we were not sharing deep secrets with him. We were just talking to get to know each other a little bit better.
So am I. If we're to survive, we need to trust each other. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
Sure thing. I don't think we have to I mean, would be better that if we trust each other, but I don't think that is something that we have to do right now. We have to make sure that we don't, that we don't do anything stupid. Agreed. The sooner we find someone to help us, the better. Yeah.
Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
Yeah, I mean, that's right. We don't know how fast we will turn, and I don't want to take that risk. Oh, we still have that effect on. That's quite nice. Maybe it will next round, next day it will vanish. Let's see. Okay, let's hit the bed or hit the, I don't know how that is called in English. Lol, she just teleported there. Stone bed, not enough space. Okay, and now? Can I rest? Ah, okay. Fully resting. Use the requirement amount of camp supplies to fully rest, recovering all your hit points, spell slots, and short rests. Not using enough camp supplies to rest will only partially recover. Okay, okay. So what do we need for that? End the day and restore the hit points, spell slots to fully rest. You must use enough. 40. 40 what? Ah, supply pack. Interesting. So, and we can use other things maybe to compensate for not having a supply pack. We will see that. But now that I see myself, my avatar, I think it was not a good idea to place it. Let me just wait a moment. Okay, either way it's not perfect, but I guess it will have to do that way. Yeah, if it is not good or if I should move it, just tell me please. Then I will see that I place it elsewhere or make it smaller. I don't know. So, can we talk again?
You're not versed in magic, are you? Oh, I do apologize. I meant to ask, are you studied in magic? Namely, are you a wizard? Which you are not. If you meet any elder wizards, let me know. There is a matter I'd like to seek advice on from a master.
Yeah,
we are a sorcerer, which means, or a sorceress, which means we naturally inherit magic and use it as, I mean, it's natural for us, like in fantasy laws for often for dragons. They just it's an expression of their existence. It's like, I don't know, breathing, or it's a everyday action that you perform without thinking of it or without having to think about it. It's just a natural gift. And for the wizards, they have to actually actively study magic and learn the wizardry, learn the spells, and yeah, acquire them in a form of like knowledge. Yeah, like knowledge, like you have to acquire knowledge about any kind of field. So, and that is the difference, the rough difference between sorcerers and wizards in that fantasy world, or Baldur's Gate. So he is a scholar and we are we are an outlander.
I've heard you can't get blood from a stone, but apparently is it from one? Gale seems interesting.
I've heard you can't get blood from a stone, but only you can get a wizard from one. Okay. What's the story of the odd little artifact you have? I want to talk about all that's happened to us. We should journey separately. What? No. I don't think.
Need something?
So let's see. If we can give her better weapons. Or not proficient, okay. He has a dagger. We have a dagger. 4 to 7. 4 to 7, it's basically the same. He also has a staff, so what does she has? A mace, okay, so for her it's maces, I think. Relationship is neutral. The character has no strong feelings toward Avatar. Okay. Martial weapons, okay. Simple weapons. Clubs, daggers, great clubs, hand axes, javelins, whatever that is. Light crossbows, light hammers, maces, quarterstaffs, short bows. So, basically nothing that we have, or? I mean, she can, let's see. Ranged and melee attacks. Press F to weapon set. Okay. So does she need, does she need arrows too? Or is that automatically
let's see what happens if I place it here. Oh, now I can compare it directly. That is good. Okay. So the hand axe is light, and we can throw it too, I guess. And yeah, maybe that's a better option. Let's see for now. So what else? 2 to 9 damage. Apart from that. Sorry if I'm goofing around in the inventory. I'm not sure if we can sell our stuff anytime soon.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
A long way to go still.
Oh. I see. But where is her shield? Maybe it's just not. Okay, so I can switch by pressing F between the two.
I've got a long road ahead.
Let's try what happens if I do this. Oh, that won't work. Oh, I can... Can I connect them? So maybe I should store some stuff here before moving on. It's basically everything we don't need, and like weapons or unuseful things like that mark. Maybe we can sell that later in the process. Items custom add to wares, sent to camp. Let's see what happens if we do that. You have a personal chest at the camp. Use it to store items you don't want to carry while exploring. Okay, that is the set. Oh, I like that. So basically we don't have to be at the chest, or let's try. Yes, okay, that is cool. So, and by shift clicking we can, I guess, and now it's all here.
So, okay, I guess we are done here. And done for today's stream. It's a rather complex game, much more complexer than I thought it would be. So I will take time off stream to get myself a little bit more or better acquainted with all that's going on in this game on the screen. What all of this things have to do with the game. I mean, I have to do a little bit of research so that I don't have to spend hours in the menu or clicking through things, reading everything. I mean, I will do that nonetheless, but for example, like what all of that, what the meaning is behind all of that, a little bit more. I have to understand it a little bit more better too. Yeah, for example, level ups and what do I do, which spells to learn or where to put in the skill points and so on. That the stream experience is a little bit more smoother than just finding out that role. Okay, what is that? Lining of the stroller's bedding is slightly stained with dirt. So yeah. Oh nice. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in again, and I hope you enjoyed the stream or could enjoy the stream. And I see you around. Tomorrow it's I will be playing a new game. I will start a new project. I'll be doing a modification for Portal 2 actually. It's called Portal Stories Mel. And I wanted to play that game for a long time, but I don't know, I just haven't not playing it, I don't know why. And today I downloaded it. It's a free modification, can download it on Steam, and if you like Portal and the series, the games, yeah, I would be happy to see you around and just jump in, and let's explore that game together. So until then, have a good one as always, and stay safe. Bye bye.